Dear viewers, this is part 4 of our series on NRI banking, the different types of accounts. In the first 3 episodes, we saw what is an NRE account, what is NRO account, and what is FCNR account. Today in this episode, I am going to discuss about one another account which is applicable to NRIs. It is known as RFC account or Resident Foreign Currency account. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, investment consultant and a financial planner.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
RFC accounts are very interesting accounts for NRIs. RFC stands for Resident Foreign Currency Accounts. It is exclusively a privilege of NRIs to have this account. But the interesting thing is, while it is designated for NRIs, you can't open an RFC account when you have a status of NRI. You can open the RFC accounts only when you get back to India and you become a resident individual. Now, when you go back to India, you may be having some FCNR deposits. These FCNR deposits upon maturity can be converted into RFC accounts. If you have some money which is left in NRE account, even that can be converted into a foreign currency and can be held as RFC accounts. Now let us look at which are the category of people who can have an RFC account. If you are an NRI and if you go back to India and become a resident, that time you can open an RFC account. If you are a person of Indian origin, PIO, or if you are an overseas citizen of India, OCI, and if you decide to come back to India and start your life here, then you too are eligible to have these RFC accounts. It's possible to have a joint account also in case of an RFC account, but these joint accounts can be between only two individuals who were NRIs before, not otherwise. You can't have a joint account in RFC account with a resident individual. So in which all the currencies you can open an RFC account? US dollars and GBP are two popular currencies in which people open RFC account. But between the banks, you have to check with your banks. There could be other currencies also which are possible to open the RFC account with. Now these RFC accounts come in two different types. One is you can have a savings bank RFC account. You would have noticed in case of an FCNR accounts, they were coming only as term deposits. Whereas an RFC account can come to you in the form of a savings bank account, as well as RFC accounts can be made as term deposits. The difference here in this case is, in case of FCNR, your term deposits had a tenure of 5 years. Whereas in case of an RFC account, your term deposits have a maximum tenure of only 36 months. One thing people have to keep in mind while they open an RFC account. These accounts may come, especially in case of term deposits, as the ones which pay out the interest to you as and when they fall due, or they could be the ones which will pay all the interest to you at maturity. This has some tax implications. Suppose if you are going back to India after many years of stay abroad, you will have this RNOR status which can give you the tax break. Now if you open an RFC term deposit which pays you the interest as and when it falls due, then during the period of your RNOR status, the interest that you get will become tax free. Whereas if you take all the interest at maturity, if you are not a RNOR status holding person at that time, the interest that you derive from that particular period will become taxable in your case. So be careful about this. If you are worried about your taxation, make sure that you open this RFC term deposit with the interest being paid to you as and when they fall due. Now let us look at the taxability of RFC accounts. The interest that you get from your RFC accounts are taxable in India. But if you are a person who is having an RNOR status, you have to give a declaration to the bank in the beginning of the year so that they don't need to make a TDS against the interest that you derive. Otherwise, these RFC accounts for taxation purpose are just like your NRO accounts or just like your SB account of a resident individual. Let us look at how you can put money into these RFC account. The source of funds for RFC account can come from only two sources. One, if you have an FCNR deposit as an NRI, upon its maturity, the proceeds can be put into an RFC account. The other source of funds for an RFC account could be if you have a rupee NRE account, even the money which is lying there could be converted into a foreign currency of your choice and can be put into an RFC account. These are the only two sources of funds which can get into this RFC account. What is the attractiveness of RFC accounts for people to open it? The attractiveness of RFC accounts come from two things. One, you can hold a foreign currency being a resident Indian. Let's say that you are expecting the rupee to depreciate in the coming years. You need not convert your foreign currency into the Indian rupee, and you can wait and you can convert it at an opportune time. The other attraction of this account is the amount of foreign currency you are having in an RFC account is 100% repatriable. That means if you want to remit it outside of India for whatever purpose, let's say that your children are studying abroad, you have to pay some money towards children's expenses, or you have some EMIs which are running, you have to clear off some debts, or whatever could be the reason, the amount of foreign currency which is there in an RFC account is 100% repatriable. The other beauty of an RFC account is the money which is lying in RFC account can also be used for your requirements back home in India also. So you have an option to repatriate it outside or consume this money within India. Both options are available to you. The RFC accounts can also be nominated. Tomorrow you want to put a nomination into this, that's perfectly possible. So dear viewers, if you think the topic that I discussed today was useful to you, give me a thumbs up. If you are watching this program for the first time, or if you are yet to subscribe for this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Do not forget to share this video with your friends and near and dear ones. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I will be back with you with one another topic and one another video very soon.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.